Hey there folks, Serenium here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker? Why am I in the gold saucer? Why is the music muted? Music's muted because otherwise there's a false copyright claim that happens on the gold saucer music, so that's why that's muted. I just have to remember that I mute it when I leave the gold saucer. Anyways, so real quick, I guess I could toss this up. The yokai event is back. And there's nothing really new for me to get that I care about. Like, I think I have all the weapons that matter for what I have on here, and I don't really want to farm them because I already do on one character. Anyway, there's a new framers kit with the new item, 20,000 MGP. So we'll just go ahead and buy that. And we are going to head to Labyrinthos, because let's take care of that, and then we're going in the order I've made up in my head. Okay, this is how it's gonna be. Okay, music. Where's the music option? PGM. Okay. See? Yeah, I remembered. So what are we looking at here? I probably should have started over there. Actually. We're gonna fly over to the entrance from... I got thrown off a little bit since I went over to... whatchamacallit? Gold Saucer. I just warped here, so I didn't actually start from where all these quests are. Otherwise I would just, you know, done a quick warp and I probably would have teleported. I don't know, man. I'm mumbling to pass the time. I could just cut this out. We'll go to the one that's furthest out here. A green gleaner. Building good habitats. This is me, but aren't you the one who was assisting Aaronville? If you have a... Again, if you missed the... If you're here and didn't watch the one from Charlian, I'm not really doing special voices for everyone. There's too many random NPCs and stuff. We're just gonna be reading this. We'll save the special voices for, like, regular stuff, I guess. If you have a moment, I could also use some help with certain tasks. Simply put, I'm to hunt down a number of caribou, but as this is my first job I've accepted which requires any degree of violence, I'm not entirely confident in how I should approach my prey. You seem like the type of woman who's seen her fair share of combat. What if I could observe you from concealment when you engage my target in fauna? I wouldn't need you to spend all day on it, of course. One or two examples in the forest west of here should be plenty. Let's say 2, shall we? I'll even pay you! Wait, like 700 gil. Please! Actually, no. We're just gonna grab them all from this first area. So Labyrinthos night music is just so chill. Most of the night music is so chill, honestly. The piano from Keiko is so good. No laughing matter. Ho there, friend! Fancy lending a hand to a gleaner in need? I'm fairly new to all this gleaning business, so it's only proper that someone with a requisite experience deliver this very important Ultron alchemical compound to the research facility. You know that one a short way to the west? See, this is why we're grabbing these first. Why not ask a fellow... Why not take it yourself? Oh, why you ask? Well, because I have an urgent matter to attend to elsewhere. Yes, very urgent and very far from here. Keeping an eye on see if there's certain starting on Famfrit spawns. I gave a few attempts to it. It's being shy. I would do it myself, of course, but duty calls. Just deliver this package to someone in a position of seniority. I promise I'll be back here to pay you for the favor. We're grabbing this stuff because I was like, this is all probably gonna send me to the west, isn't it? It's not the heat, it's the humidity. I mean, it is raining. Which means double the reason why the S rank here cannot currently spawn. Haha! Excuse me, do you have a moment? I have an urgent task to attend to and I could use some assistance. As the supervisor of this sector, I was concerned with how cool the air in Mornvale Forest felt as I walked through on my usual rounds. Ordinarily, it should be a touch more humid. It's raining right now, man! Did I miss a line? I don't know. My colleagues assured me that the gauges are displaying acceptable temperatures, well, hinted that I was being oversensitive. My instincts, however, informed me otherwise. Would you mind assisting me with a more thorough investigation? Thank you. Payment will be forthcoming, of course, but first, let's begin by assessing the problem from within the forest itself. You want to go east. East is smelly. We're going west. Well, I really should get the ground movement for the few moments I'm, like, riding him out on the ground. That would be, like, logical. Oh, good. There's 8. Right. How many do I need? 2. Okay. You know what? I'm like, I was gonna just do this on Monk, but this is involving healing, but it's fine. He's a level 80. It's not that I haven't played Dancer in several years. Not since I leveled it to 90 and stayed being a Machinist main. Alright, so that was that quest. Oh, I'm so slow on the ground. May I help you? Ah yes, the Odon compound. Excuse me, what happened to the gleaner I was told to expect? You quite matches description. So here you are instead. I thought that might be the case. This facility primarily studies small Vilekin and their ilk, and their role as carriers of disease. As such, we seem to have become the subject of some rather unsettling, not to mention unsubstantiated rumors. I imagine some senior gleaner was amusing himself by taunting his junior colleague with scary half-truths and outright fabrications. The scholar, lend me patience, but such jests lead to no end of trouble for us. In any case, I thank you for bringing me my delivery. Should you happen to return to our faint-hearted gleaner, pray do me the service of setting him straight on what it is we do here. You just research, you just do tests on Labyrinthos, right? I mean, what? I really need to do shared fates on here. Sometime, like, my shared fate count is so bad. I don't even think I have, like, one of them. Oh no, I have all the areas there. I don't even have all the areas. I'm missing half the areas for Endwalker. The one I really need to level up is Ultimate Tool. Like, that's the one that's like, oh, I went right by this guy. Like, the, for S-ring purposes, Ultimate Tool is like the most important one to get leveled up to 3. But in general, it's just good to do. Thank you for the instruction. Well, I doubt I could emulate your particular style, so you in action was enormously helpful. You've also provided a service by culling a few of Labyrinthos' more prolific animals. Lest you worry, it's essential we reduce the caribou's numbers every now and then to maintain a stable habitat. Nothing here is killed for mere sport. Every part of a carcass is harvested and put to use. A practice I will make sure to carry out with the creatures you slew. There are still a few more that need culling, but I think I can handle it on my own. This is the cleaner's lot, and I should learn how to do it sooner rather than later. Oh, here's your payment. Wish me luck. 700 gil! I was right! Ah! Alright. All the more important I fly, I guess, because... Oh, I'm so slow! You're back, and not suffering from any horrible maladies. Well, visible anyway? What's that? You think someone's been having a laugh at my expense? The others told me! They said the researchers ordered a forbidden substance from Ultros so they could concoct some kind of zombie powder, and gleaners who deliver there are often never seen again. That does sound a bit unlikely now that I say out loud. Ugh, those lying bastards. Right, well, here's what I owe you. Just a little extra for being quiet. God, the love, I'll never live this down. Alright. To the ears. Maybe I'll speak to the shared fate NPC here while I'm over by the Aquaria. I think that's the right one, right? I mix up the names of this place. It's in north, central, south, and southwest warps. Or in other words, the ones that I know how to get closest to. Birth alert. Take a close look at this mist sprayer. You'll find these devices throughout Mornvale Forest, and I need you to see if they're functioning properly. It's nothing too complicated. If the sprayer's crystal's glowing blue, then that means it's working. If it's dull, then it's most likely broken. Here, I'll jot down the locations of the sprayer I wasn't able to check yet. Meanwhile, I'll go and see if there are any problems at Mistloom. That's the big tower over there responsible for regulating the sprayers. That can be our meeting spot once you finish checking the devices. Alright, there's one up here. You look blue. Very blue. So blue. You also look a blue. Oh yeah, Shaggles! Shaggles was part of the flight, guys. Oh. Crystal's glowing blue. Fortunately, the problem with having the ability to see what's spawning for hunts, I'd be like, oh no, I wanna go kill that. Like, no, we're focusing on this. I'm just waiting to see if this particular one spawns. Sprayer's crystal case is cracked, the crystal within inerts and dull. The device appears to be malfunctioning. Alright, Shaggles. Let's go. Problematic pets. Problematic. Allow me to explain a few things first. Staff of the Archaeon regularly use alchemic pesticides to keep the place free of harmful gurs. Fortunately, the woodworm I found seemed to be entirely resistant to the type of pesticide employed facility. I picked a few tomes, including the new Eorzean Geographic, but I couldn't manage to identify the Valken in the Archaeon. I'm guessing it must be a new species. We won't get very far if we know nothing about the enemy, so I went ahead and captured one of the woodworms. We can try showing it to someone who knows more about this sort of thing than I do. I see. In that case, I think we'd be best served by the biologist at Mariel Agronomics, shall we? Up here? Hello. Well, the Mistloom technician can detect nothing awry with the powers working. Any issues with the sprayers? Aha! So there was a malfunction after all. And the sprayer's job is to keep this area blanketed in mist to accurately simulate the moist-laden air of certain forest habitats. One broken device had no effect on the temperature, but the humidity had fallen out of the optimal range. If I had caught the change, we would have started seeing an adverse effect on the forest, flora, and fauna. Nice work, but I didn't bring your payment with me. Come back to you for Labyrinthos. We can settle accounts there. Why would you not? It's just 700 kills. Back and forth. And back and forth. So speaking of our friend Burfurler, he can spawn right now, just not on this bird. That's cool. Thank you again for agreeing to help. It goes to show that mechanical gauges aren't always as important as trusting one's own senses. Your I can never say remuneration, as promised. Now I must see about organizing repairs for the broken sprayer. Oh my god, it's almost 900 gil. Woo! Watch out! Burly researcher. An ore-full lot. You look strong, sturdy, and most importantly, idle. Am I though? Which is a wonderful coincidence. I'm in need of a spare pair of hands. Let me explain. Send one of my younger colleagues off to Aesthets Atholos to organize a shipment of ore. I can't wait to pronounce some of the names in Dontra. But after a second glance at the order sheet, I realized why it was taking him so blast long. Seems the order was more than triple the size we usually handle. Something to do with all these large-scale preparations, I suppose? I can hardly expect that pup to shift it all on this lonesome. Someone and pitch in with the hauling, and I'll make it worth your while. Will you, though? What say you? Good. My many hands make light work. Well, lighter at least. Let's go. Pot luck. I'm terribly sorry to bother you, but may I ask a small favor? I just saw this cleaner I'd hired for a job, and he seems awfully, well, jittery, I suppose is the word. And when I tried to ask him what the matter was, he met my eyes for a moment, then bolted out of the room. I should like to catalog the items he was meant to bring and get them safely stored, but I refuse to play this ridiculous game of Coral and Mouse. Would you mind tracking him down for me? The last I saw of him, he was dashing off towards Passamarons at Pastorplonix. Blech. Yeah, I can't wait for the dog trail names. How many times am I gonna butcher Tuliol? See, it's already starting. Uncommon sense. It's already starting. You have an air of dangerous competence, and you're most certainly not Charlie. Yes. Yes, you should do nicely. For what, you may ask? As the overseer of the wildlife in this sector, I often find myself in need of new volunteers to help with the feeding. While I am perfectly content to perform the task myself, it would be unwise to allow the carnivores to grow too accustomed to my scent, or that of any of my colleagues, for that matter. Which is why I'm pleased to encounter fresh meat like you, if you'll excuse the phrase. So, let's say you to a brief foray into the forest. You will be provided with suitable recompense, of course. Wonderful! Here, take these hunks of raw flesh and set them down at these locations. Hurry back as soon as you're done. Oh, and good luck, don't die. Alright. Did I, like, just never talk to you? Or did I just have not done fates here? Okay, yeah, it's just I have not done fates here. Cool. Oh, there's one more quest! Ah! A hard task to digest. I'll be alright, I just need to... Oh god, what do I do? I asked the Glaren to bring me a lively goblin specimen, but perhaps that was a tad too insistent on the lively part? The thing flung itself about with such force that it broke the wall of its enclosure and escaped. For a moment, I considered chasing after it myself, but then realized it would likely beat my soft academic frame to a bloody pulp. You, on the other hand, seem to possess a rather high degree of fortitude. Last I saw it was skittering off towards Martinvale Forest. Please track down and subdue our frisky fugitive, stuff it in his sturdy sack, then bring it back here to me. My humble gratitude will be yours as well as a generous reward. Alright. This is off to the west here. Should probably really do, like, shared fates on here as part of the, leveling. But first, let's do side quests. Get these done. Oh, I might do it next. We'll probably just mainly done XP on, like, Dancer or something. Or Red Mage. One of the two. We'll just do Wing Red Mage. Yeah, whatever. I'm mumbling. Grumbling as I eat things. Also, oh, okay, destination. Hello, person. Oh my gosh, is this person also literally doing the same quest? It's kind of funny. Kind of funny this person's also doing this quest. I'm not geared well. Alright. Oh no, I'm fine. It's fine. I'm just not used to being cancer, I guess. Anyway. Here's about... Cousin Scholar still speak on me left out. Can I help you? Ah, my employer sent you, Diddy. Well, he'll be pleased to know that I was able to purchase all his requested Far Eastern items of cultural significance. That pot there was one of them, but I was leery of simply handing it over. I think there's something alive inside. You tell me where this is. Yes, yes? There, you heard that, didn't you? I knew it wasn't my imagination. You seem a well-traveled sort. What sort of creature might we be dealing with here? One which will feed the whole family. The story shouldn't keep out of box. It's a Namazu. Trust me. Oh ho! You know your Namazu. Yes, yes. I crawled into this comfy-looking pot for a nice nap, and before I knew it, I was whisked away on an adventure. Well, now that I'm here, I might as well try to make most of my misfortune. See a sight, try a food, that sort of thing. Convey my pot to the nearest inn, if you please. Seeing as our guest is so eager to stay, the least I can do is sponsor his visit and help it fill out the paperwork. Meanwhile, I would appreciate if you could explain the situation to my employer. When I close my eyes and I expect to wake up in a different country, no. Hopefully we're not dealing with hunts around here. No, we seem to be fine. Okay. I don't actually know if they can be available right now, but it does. Alright, our last feeding ground. Slightly built lab assistant. Please tell me you're the help I was promised. Oh, thank the stars. My supervisor came past not a moment ago and scooped up half the ore himself. This was part forest troll. Even so, I don't think I can manage the rest without doing myself an injury. Listen, if I take this crate, do you think you can carry that other load? Once you have it settled into a comfortable grip, I'll lead us to where we need to go. Commence hauling. You have 3 minutes to complete the task. Oh, speak to him. I see you're no stranger to hauling heavy things about. Come on, let's get moving before my arms fall off. Oh, lightly goes. All of us isn't trying to fall behind. Oh my god. Ah! It's time for a fate to be up, y'all. There's one more quest! Oh, it's lower down, I think. Oh, it was inside, actually. These are gonna aggro me! I'm fine! This is fine! They're all hitting me! I can't do anything unless I drop the crate. Oh, actually, hold up. They are actually messing with me. Okay, well, apparently... We're just gonna do the fate, I guess. The fate is in the way! Our fate. I'm like... This was like the worst time for this fate to be up, y'all. Dude, are you... There, we've done a fate in Labyrinthos. Now I have to go back and get my crate. Yes, I'm aware I failed to follow my objective. There was a fate in the way. Ugh. That was so awkward. Oh my gosh. And here's where the speed up compilation, if I remember. Ha! Here in the escape is to speed up. Here's a bird! We're making a turn right over here, yay! That ought to do it. Come on back to the arcade and I'll pay you what you're owed. Thanks, I couldn't handle the rest from here. The worst of it is over. Yeah, so that fate's gone. Oh, there's tracking dummies here. Neat. Hi, Shepard. Did you get it? Did you pick the goblin? Yes. Oh, praise the scholar. You see, I've been assigned to evaluate the dietary claims of work entitled Goblin Cuisine, and I had been about to prepare my first dish. A will taste even edible? You, my friend, have made it possible for me to answer such questions. Thank you for your contribution to culinary science. Anyway. Look at you, all finishing with a stink lag of bleeding and sobbing! This is why I prefer the employed mercenaries have to feed our more aggressive specimens. Fortunately, I can simply let the carnivores hunt down their own meals much of the time, but this is a closed habitat. They'll intervene to fill bellies on occasion. The delicate equilibrium between prey and their prey will come crashing down. Thank you for helping maintain that balance. Right. Catch up with the cleaner? What do you have to say for himself? Are you telling me that Namazu are real? As a scholar, I thought the stories of such beings were just that. Stories. And now we have the chance to speak with one in the flesh. Really must house a visitor here in the arcade. And okay, Emporia's the other place. And record the conversations for posterity. Oh, yes, here. You've been very helpful. Now, if you don't mind, I have preparations to make. Preparations, he says. I'm glad you came along when you did. I can't be hauling ore all day and expect my colleagues is not exactly built for hard labor. XIV is where we store our mineral deposits, you see, and it is our job to field and fill requests from our fellow researchers. And we're not equipped to process orders of that quantity, especially if the central circuit keeps sending up requisition papers at the same frenzied pace. We'll run out of stock before long, assuming our backs don't give out first. Anyway, you're not here to listen to me gripe. Take your wages and good work. There's one more quest that I apparently need to do. So, Nagali, raised on the fallen. Madame, if you could hold out your hand, I have something you really must eat. Please, I insist. Is that not the juiciest, sweetest, most invigorating thing you've ever tasted? I just finished baking a batch, and judging by your somewhat wan complexion, I thought you could use a little treat. Oh, don't worry, I know exactly what I'm feeding you. Though I've settled here in this haven of archived cultural treasures, I was once a student of nutritional sciences at the Faculty of Medicine. The knowledge from that course certainly comes in useful when it comes to keeping my weary colleagues healthy and hale, although I have to struggle to find the time to cook all the ingredients I need. In fact, I wonder if you'd be willing to help in that regard? I was about to head out and gather some things east of here, but if you had scoured the area to the northwest for a couple of rotting logs? Ugh. You're ever so grateful. Excuse me? I'm looking for what now? Right. Rotting. I'm so slow on the ground. Ah! Rotting log. Oh, troller, you hear the trolling. There's another one. Alright, that was easy. I was gonna swing by up here to see if they should check. Oh, they can be. Okay, cool. Oh, here though. Cool. I don't like the camera music here. Any luck with the logs? Yes, these should be riddled with the little darlings. Thank you both from me and on have him sure to be appreciative fellow archivist. After all, no dish has more nutritional value than one made with a beetle larva. There's Shaggles. Your troll showed me the Your troll showed me the woodworm sample, but the best I can do is confirm that I've never seen it before. And so your hypothesis that it's an undiscovered species is highly likely. In order to ascertain how best to deal with the insect, we would need to learn about its original habitat. Well, I found it clinging onto a Thavnarian tool used to make medicine that was recently brought to the Archaeon. Delivered by a Rogadin gleaner. Let's go ask Grr about it. Well, what are we waiting for then? To the Archaeon! Didn't I just come from there? That troll really speaks to you, doesn't it? Perhaps that woodworm is not the only new species in our midst? Alright, Manny, it's not mud. Ugh, of course. If I'm not mistaken, you have the steely eyes of an adventurer, one who death and Yayan does not flinch. It so happens I require a sample of rare earth that can only be found in a location rife with fishes, plants, and gods knows what else. I will give you a hefty sack of coin. 700 to 900. Which is nothing. If you can retrieve it for me. If you're willing, pray make your way to Troglophil's Deep and gather for me 3 samples of brown mud. The darker, the better, I say. I suggest strapping your weapons beforehand, but I won't tell you how to do your job. I didn't realize my home was a tertium. Why does it sound tertium? Oh, I guess did I do that? No, whatever. Not mushroom for air. Madame Hassan, Madame! I seem to be in a bit of a bind, and I was wondering if you might lend your aid to remedy the plight of a struggling student. Oh, of course, introductions. I'm Parvoloy from the studium, where my research involves the finer points of bacteria and fungi. I'm here to harvest mushrooms from Labyrinthos for my experiments, but I'm afraid I may be in over my head. The mushrooms are located in the 33rd facet, but that shaft is possibly swarming with things I can scarce stand to look at, let alone face in combat. Isn't it common for members of the studium to request help from the more martially inclined? And so here I am before you. If you would procure the mushrooms for me, I would be forever in your debt. Oh, thank you, good madam. Well then, the sample number for my plot is 316. The mushrooms stand out among the others with red caps and a distinctive triangle shape. Just in case, however, I do have this illustration, I understand all too well the impulse to become lost gazing at the fungi. Perhaps this will help keep you on track. If you find the sheer variety of mushrooms to be overwhelming, then simply consult the picture and it should put you back on track. Alright. Oh, speaking of a troll. Learning to sew. Might you have some time to spare for an old research at last? Physical labor doesn't come to me as easily as it once did. I'm in search of someone a bit more spry to assist me. Task is a simple one, rest assured. You need only plant these experimental seeds in the nearby fields. You will be compensated for your troubles, of course. No special skills are required of you. If you plant one seed, you plant most of them. Well then, I look forward to seeing what you can do. Ruba, a ripe trade. Greetings, you seem eager to give a small portion of your time up in the name of progress. All you require is help with a simple delivery, and rest assured, you will receive just recompense. Will I though? I've been expecting someone from the dairy farm to come pick up this batch of fruit, but I've seen neither hide nor hair of them. I deliver it myself, but my duties have prevented me from stepping even an elm from these crates. The fruit is liable to rot if not stored properly, so if it isn't too much trouble, please make haste to the Tato and deliver them to my colleague there. Okay, well, we've got seeds to plant first. Ooh. interacting, but planting. And planting. That was easy. You already got one done here. Haha! Fully flushed, are you? Good. I take it that means you planted the seeds. You have my thanks if all goes to plant the realms as well. You see, my research involves the production of nutrient-rich plants that can be harvested in greater numbers than any we have seen thus far. However, even the most extraordinary crop is useless if they cannot be planted and raised by the common woman. I've long made ease of use a priority when I develop new seeds, asking everyone from experienced researchers to eager children to plant them in the earth and then comparing results. Of course, I'm sure you've had more than enough long-winded explanations over your journeys to last a lifetime. Take this reward for your contribution. Take satisfaction in the job well done. Wow, we actually get equipment. Oh good, I get more nonsense from my equipment. Alright, so we need to go into the caves. Ooh. Oh, hello. So this is Storzy. This is one of the A ranks of Labyrinthos. Hi, Storzy. Wow. That's Genimos for the random enemies of Labyrinthos. Alright, so, this blue mushroom, one of the things we need. Really correct mushrooms, they have a certain charm. What do we need to look at? Can I do it on the mouth? Okay, we need red ones. Here's sample 316. Fine. Okay. Red. Red. That it? No. It's red, but only one stalk. No, there's only one stalk there. Wait. Oh, there's one more spot. Okay. No, this looks right. This looks right. 3 red. Yeah. One that's a little crookedy. Let's just match the illustration in your hands. Your long search is over. Oh, and then we have to go up there? Alright, brown mud. Here to meet your maker. As I gather you. I just like... whatever. Brown mud! Hey, Torgal. Sightseeing point! Let's do that while we're here. Look out. Proglophiles deep. This cavern serves as a breeding ground for certain subterranean species deemed vital to ongoing research efforts, including a study into creating fertilizer from the subject's phosphorus-rich excrement. Proglofauna reproduction is, however, an inexact science, routinely resulting in excessive numbers of cave-dwelling offspring spilling out into nearby habitats. Alright, let's continue making the rounds, I guess, before we head back down. Hello. Oh, that! I found that down there. To be more specific, at the Alchemist Outpost, the Great Work. It was used by the first alchemist, they say, and there are a few tools like it's still extant. I spent days arguing my case before its owner agreed to hand it over. So it's all coming together now. The woodworm was probably exposed to so many chemical concoctions in that settlement that it developed a harder resistance to substances like the pesticide. Let's waste no time in grrring the biologist about this. I feel like I'm seeing a little troll in the Archaon. Is it alright for him to be out and about like this? Ah well, circumstances have required us to set him free for a bit. Closely monitor, of course. Where did he go? Oh my, we should make for Mariel agronomics straight away then. We want trolls? Troll! A tiny troll. I actually used the spawn burglar, but... details. Off we go! On an adventure! Or we'll probably find the B rank. If my If I'm thinking this through right. No, we will not find a B rank. We'll find Holder. Where the H is the B rank then? Oh wait, can't it? Hold up. Gotta spawn. Oh, he only has those spots. Anyways, this is Holder. This is the other A rank of Labyrinthos. We finally found it instead of the B rank I was thinking we were gonna find. I'm so confused. Did I just overlook it? I must have overlooked it. I'll look into this. Oh, hello. Was there something you needed? Must have died. Oh, what specimen so plump and fragment? You said you came all the way from Mariel Agronomics? Thank you for making this trek. It would have been a shame to see those go to waste. Sometimes the cattle here are so temperamental that I quite forget my other obligations. Ruba must be cross with me. This is the first time I've accidentally shirked my appointments with him. I must give him something by way of apology. Perhaps this golden cheese will do the trick? As you know, we at the Mitato pride ourselves on the research into various methods of animal husbandry and fermentation used throughout the realm, and this cheese is our latest masterpiece. Came about in no small part thanks to the fruit you just delivered. We feed it to our cattle, and it is the main contributor to the cheese's heavenly fragrance. Not too much trouble. Could you deliver this wheel of rhubarb? Okay. We're investigating this. Ace of the missing B rank. There he is! This is Green Archon. This is one of the B ranks of Labyrinthos. He spawns in the northern parts up here. Yes, this is Green Archon. Say hello, Green Archon. You're on camera. Smile! You're on camera. I must have just not gone up far enough. No fruit, I see. I trust you delivered it without incident. You didn't eat it, did you? This is golden cheese. Legends say only the masters of the world knew the secrets of its creation. I never thought I'd lay my eyes on this single slice, let alone a whole wheel. I receive one of these each time Sibylline forgets her obligations, and she can be as absent-minded as she pleases. What does it taste like, I wonder? Will it live up to the tall tales? Oh, my apologies. I do tend to get carried away when it comes to cheese. Any road. Thank you for your assistance, and take this for your time. I would share this cheese with you, but... Anyway. Hi, Shaggles. Well, that certainly makes a lot of sense in light of all that's happened thus far. I happen to know that alchemical pesticide used in the Archaeon was created in Fabnir, so it's probably surprising our woodworm friend has developed a resistance to it. Now how shall we solve this conundrum? Yes! Be gone! It may not be the most inventive solution, but what if we were to make an even stronger pesticide? But how? Assuming that's a yes, I'll need you to get your hands on a luncheon toad's poison gland. I'll take care of the rest. Oh my, despite their adorable name, those toads are not to be trifled with. Think you're up to it? The buffoon clearly isn't, so I'd say you're our only hope. I take it he skipped right to asking for your assistance. You'll find the toads roaming near Numa, I believe. You take care now. Yeah, let's just go do it real quick. It's over there. Grr. You returned. Am I surprised? No, of course not. I have the utmost faith in your abilities. Well, did you bring the samples? Excellent work. With this, I shall continue my research into the techniques of Nakshin, skilled fighters and farmers above. Recently acquired text from their homeland to go into some detail about their agriculture. Did you know they mix bat droppings in the soil to make it more fertile? Quite ingenious. The land they live in is quite temperate, and it is a rate that after 100 summers, the droppings solidify into something resembling stone, further concentrating the nutrients contained within. Of course, the samples you provide me today are far too rare to be of much use on their own. However, what is the purpose of research if not to free us from the bounds of the natural world? What's that? Oh, of course, I'm sure I said that the droppings resemble mud, didn't I? Alright guys, I aim to speed up the ripening process. Creating in days it takes nature centuries to accomplish. If I succeed, farmers across the realm will rejoice, and they will have you to thank for it. Well, I can see by the dirt on your boots it's a manner of digging. Were you able to find my sample? Ah, yes, these match my illustrations exactly. Thank the 12 that the brave of heart still walk this realm. Do you have an interest in fungi yourself? These were developed from the rare spores of the elf stool, which can only be found in Orem Vale. A rare mushroom, but these are superior in every way. For one, they are much less inclined to kill you. A vast improvement by any measure of the word. Of course, I've had my failures, but the less said about those, the better. What matters, of course, is now, and the Revolution sample of 316 is sure to herald. And the hunt train is in the zone now, and they're going on about vegan. Yes. And it sounds about hunt train. Hello, luncheon toad. How many do I need? One? Okay. Makes it easy. I even get some toad skins. Alright. Judging by the smell, I think it's safe to assume you've got what I asked for. Allow me to tuck that away before we all pass out from the stench. Oh man. These quests are apparently going to take a long. Well, we're cutting out to because there's no flying around. Still going to take longer, I think. Oh well, we're still doing it one zone per video. How smell, how the mind, and now I've got all I need to make one of the most potent pesticides out there. Hi. Hold on just a moment. Director? What exactly are you making here, and why does it smell like the inside of a toad? And you, Nwalitia, I believe your job requires you bringing any missing specimens back to the Archaeon, not take them on a tour of the realm. Please allow me to explain. I see why you feel such drastic action is needed. However, I cannot permit you to release such a potent pesticide inside my Archaeon. The damage that which is housed within, and there is no telling how it might affect the Labyrinthos environment once the fumes inevitably escape the building. Whilst the pesticides we currently use may be on the weaker side, that is also one of its strengths. It has a negligible impact on the environment. You clearly haven't given your plan much thought. Fear not, I shall come up with a solution in due course. For now, let us return the specimen to the Archaeon. There's a little to be gained by allowing a troll to ruminate on such matters, no matter how odd it may be. Me another chance! I can't sit back and watch those marvelous books be destroyed! Is it addressing me? It truly wishes to protect its home so strongly. Very well. Glad of you having discovered the woodworm issue in the first place, I shall grant you one more chance to present a solution. Should you prove capable of ridding us of the infestation, I promise to cease treating it as a mere specimen. Assuming that you come up with a solution all on your own, of course. You are forbidden from consulting the researchers. Understood? big. Worried I won't be able to come up with a way to solve our problem. I'm here and think on my own for a bit. Wait. Is there... I was gonna say, is there truth rolls? I forgot I had the time drop there. Ow. Oh my god, I'm messing with my own brain here. It's alright, you don't need to interpret for me. Even I can tell he's struggling with the weight of this task. You know, creatures like trolls tend to perk up when someone pets them. Why don't you show Shaggles some affection? He might pretend not to like it at first, but trust me, he'll warm up to it soon enough. Well, even if I am gonna do it all in one video, I'm gonna do it. All these matches today. Like, I'm not gonna do it all in one shot, but oh my gosh, there's still... That's gonna be the brutal section. Emporia shouldn't be too bad, I guess. Where are you? There you are. What do you say? Ah. I can't come up with anything good. I'm just a little creature. No. I erased my /pet. What are you doing? I'm not a dog. Pet. You know, I actually feel a bit better now. Seems like he's back to his old self. Listen, Shaggles, if anyone can do this, it's you. I normally call him a buffoon and move on, but I'm the girl who nearly destroyed Labyrinthos' ecosystem, unleashing a super strength pesticide. He was a fool, it's me. I know I'm forbidden from consulting the researchers, but I can ask you for advice, right? You must have fought your fair share of foes in your adventures. How do you take down the especially grrr ones? Focus on their weaknesses. The woodworms do come from tropical climes, so their weakness would probably be freezing temperatures. If we make it too cold in the Archaeon, we risk exposing the books to frost damage when all the moisture in the air freezes. Wait, the air. The time of the year they need to survive. I bet we could starve the worms of oxygen with the gas emitted when you pour hydrochloric acid on limestone. Wow, this escalated. Well, yeah, evacuate the staff and other living specimens, but it wouldn't damage the tomes document. We won't know if it'll work unless we grrr it go. Tia and I can get the acid, so I just need to find some limestone. There's more than enough for the taking the 30 grrr past it. Meet us at Archaeon once you have it. The impression you've come up with a solution. Would you mind filling me in? You know what? Yeah, like I said, we're gonna do some one video. I want to finish this quest before I start it. Brilliant, though. I'd best at least pretend to look after Shaggles while I fetch that acid. Please do get the stone. That stone in the meantime. Okay, where am I going? Over there. Okay. Limestone. Oh, I need 3. I go over there too. There's no good way about this, so it's there. Okay, that makes 3. So let's go to the Archaeon. Shaggles. Everyone's out, and we've got. Are they out? No. Everyone's out. We've got the absence promise. Did you keep your end of the bargain? Everyone's out as I'm staring at NPCs. Mini girls. I'll be right back. I filled the test room with gas now. We only need to wait and see what happens. You know, I've been on my own almost as long as I can remember. I do recall that I constantly questioned my parents, which is probably what led to them giving up on me altogether. The same intelligence or belligerence, depending on who saw me rescued and brought here. It made me interesting, I suppose. But I've only ever been treated as a specimen. You're the first person I've been able to have an actual conversation with. For the longest time, the Archaeans books were my only friends. They were both my loyal companions and my window from which I gazed upon the outer world. That's why I can't stand by and let them be destroyed. Naturally, I would love for my intelligence to be recognized so that I might become a researcher in my own right, but more than anything, I want to protect the Archaeon. It worked! It actually worked! The pest no more and the tomes look as good as new. Well done, your method is both effective and safe. We shall waste no time in using it to rid the entire facility of woodworms. Promise you will no longer be treated as a mere specimen. From now on, you're an apprentice researcher. Thank heavens the Archaeon will be safe once more! Allow me to thank you for everything. Couldn't have done it alone. My first project as an apprentice will be to study how to produce sounds just like your kind do after If I want to be a researcher, I need to learn how to speak with people other than you. It's good to see Shaggles looking so pleased. Thank you for all you've done for us. Oh, but before you go, can you perhaps tell me what he thinks of me? How's he a buffoon? Regularly. Is that so? But he's too adorable to be angry with. Come, let me pet you. Desist, you buffoon. I am no one's pet. Oh, come back. Alright, let's just take some silver pieces. I don't feel like looking for food's worth anything. Yay! We leveled up. Yeah, so I'm gonna do some more video. I really shouldn't. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Thank you for watching. We'll finish up Labyrinthos next time. There's too many quests left. I'm just like looking at this, that, and there's just too many. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and/or subscribing. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps with keeping content like this and more. Find links for that in the description below, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching. This is just gonna make it take longer. Oh well. And until next time, this is Referral signing out. Bye!